Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dig into a topic that is absolutely crucial if you want to see your plants not just survive, but really, truly flourish. We're talking about the secret world of micronutrients, and how a very specific trio, that's boron, zinc, and molybdenum, could be the missing key you've been looking for. So, let's get into it.
No matter if you have a small backyard garden or acres of farmland, this right here, this is what we're all after. Just look at these gorgeous strawberries. Healthy, vibrant plants that give you an incredible harvest. This is the dream, isn't it? But as you probably know, getting there isn't always as simple as just adding water and sunlight.
Sometimes the problem is something we can't even see. It's like a hidden hunger that's secretly holding our plants back from ever reaching their full potential.
I mean, have you ever been there? You feel like you're doing everything by the book. You've got the watering schedule down, the sunlight is perfect, you're using a good primary fertilizer, but your plants still just look meh, right? Maybe the flowers are small, or the fruit just doesn't seem to set properly, or you start seeing that dreaded yellowing on the leaves. It's so frustrating, and more often than not, it points directly to a micronutrient deficiency.
So how do you fix a problem you can't see? Well, what if I told you there's a targeted solution for that hidden hunger? It actually comes in the form of a powerful team of 3 essential elements. And here they are: boron, zinc, and molybdenum. Now, plants need these in really tiny amounts compared to stuff like nitrogen or potassium. But don't let that fool you. Their impact is absolutely massive. This special mix is formulated to deliver these key micronutrients in a way that plants can absorb and use right away. Okay, let's geek out for just a second and look at the numbers. You can see the exact concentration of each element here. We've got a solid dose of boron, backed up by just the right amount of zinc and molybdenum. This specific ratio isn't random. It's carefully designed for maximum effect, making sure the plants get precisely what they need to kick those deficiencies to the curb.
So, let's get to the good stuff. What does this mixture actually do for your crops? First up, and this is maybe the most exciting part, let's talk about what it does for your flowers and your fruit. This is where you see the direct impact on your harvest. See, boron is absolutely critical for pollination and for developing fruit. This mixture boosts something called flower bud differentiation, which is just a fancy way of saying the plant creates healthier, stronger buds right from the start. That leads to more flowers and, this is key, a much higher percentage of those flowers actually turning into fruit. And it gets even better, it also helps increase the weight of each individual fruit. So the bottom line is pretty simple. You get more fruit and you get bigger fruit. It's a total win-win.
But of course, you can't have a great harvest without a strong plant to begin with. So now, let's talk about the foundation. Let's see how this formula builds a more resilient plant right from the roots up. This is all about making the whole system stronger and more efficient. The zinc in this mix is a real superhero here. It promotes a stronger, more widespread root system, and with better roots, you get better water absorption and a much higher survival rate for those delicate little seedlings. But here's the brilliant part. A healthier plant gets way better at using the other fertilizers you give it. So you're not just feeding the plant, you're making it smarter and more efficient.
And hey, remember that annoying yellowing on the leaves we talked about earlier? Well, this targeted formula helps to fix exactly those kinds of physiological problems. It's like giving your plant the precise vitamin it was missing, which allows it to get back on track and focus all its energy on growing strong and healthy.
And what's so cool is that when you address these fundamental needs, the benefits just ripple out across the board, pretty much no matter what you're growing. And that's the real beauty of it. This isn't some niche product for just one type of crop. Whether you're managing huge fields, taking care of an orchard, growing vegetables in your backyard, or just want your garden flowers to look their absolute best, tackling these micronutrient needs is a universal key to success.
So look, it doesn't matter if you're dealing with a small bottle for your garden or a giant tank for a farm, the principle is exactly the same. At the end of the day, it just goes to show that sometimes the smallest additions can have the biggest impact. Giving your plants this powerful trio of boron, zinc, and molybdenum is how you bridge that gap between a plant that's just getting by and one that is absolutely thriving.
Which really just leaves us with one final question to think about. Go take a good hard look at your plants and ask yourself, are they really showing you everything they're capable of? Because maybe, just maybe, a little hidden hunger is the only thing standing in their way. Thanks so much for joining me.